Okay, good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Saturday, August 21st. We're going to be going over today news excuse me, news headlines, and also we'll have Saints practice reports today from Saints training camp. So we'll have that. No LSU, Tulane. So we'll have Saints only today. So we'll go through that once we begin. So let's go ahead and send those links out to you. Those links will be posted in all three networks, StreamYard link. So if you want to come in, video chat, you can video chat with us anytime. Excuse me. Excuse me. You can video chat with us anytime you want. Don't matter. So yeah, as long as you have, once again, please have your mics turned on properly and make sure your cameras are properly working as well. So that's the only two objectives we tell you to we ask you to do. So let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's go over to Saints practice report talking about the Monday night game with Jacksonville. So we're going to go ahead and play that for you. So let me put that in. That's set up.
Today, Tommy Lee Lewis went to reserve injured, and then we signed place kicker Aldrich Roses and safety Jeff Heath. So we added two and placed the two we lost. Try to come in here once a year before the start of the preseason, even to get used to the lighting, but also the turf is new each year. So it's a little spongy, I would say.
Not wise.
Just had a there's a mix of
having
sand
a little
and
issues.
pellets. Any questions?
How do you feel like the 2 minutes been progressing?
It's good. There's so many things that come up situationally. It's great. It's great to have a full crew here, relative to, getting the ball to the officials without it being on the ground, the various penalties that can come up. We can't get enough of that work because every year at the end of the year, there's 130 or 40 2-minute snaps defensively, offensively, and they're generally pretty critical snaps either at the end of the half or at the end of the game. So you guys see them all. I mean, just turn on the finish of every game and someone's defending a win or scoring to win. And then occasionally, you don't have a 2-minute drill because the score is, but it's going good. We need a lot of work.
Yeah.
Good. I thought overall it was good. It was kind of a 2-hour, 15-minute practice. But good.
Did you notice the differences in the dome?
The first difference is that end zone tunnel's gone. New seating, and the opponents obviously anymore won't walk across the field to the locker room. That's the first thing that I see. And then obviously some of the other things are different. But that end zone is what you first notice.
Are you looking for anything like is there one thing you really heard
Well, look, no, there's not one thing because there's so many things. You're number one, communication. Number two, penalties. Look, half the battle is making sure everyone has the right call and plays the right defense or the right offensive snap. So communication, efficient communication, and there's a ton of things that get you beat in that drill, either side of the ball. And constantly addressing those things, get on to the next play. It's happening. Let's go get on to the next play. But there's a lot of situations that come up into half, where you're trying to get a field goal. No timeouts. That opens up a litany of situations. How do you stop the ball? There's certain plays you're going to defend just the sideline because the time tells you they have to throw it. So there's about 14 different situations to begin with that you have to cover. And so the only way to do it is to practice it.
Is Jamar Johnson the kind of guy that you're maybe just increasingly discovering?
Yeah, look, we certainly have a vision for his strengths and then the things he needs to get better at. And so I think, he works his tail off. He's very serious. He's smart. And, I think he's handling the volume well. There's a lot. I know it's just we're evaluating it all. And we have another opportunity to play Monday night. And, moving the team, decisions, protecting the football, all the things that go into winning at that position.
You called it close before. Would you still describe it as close?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have weekly or daily updates. You guys have to do that, but these guys are both working hard, and the other guys are doing a good job as well. Young guys is improving, and I'm encouraged with the room by and large. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Well, when you're a tight end, you've got the passing game, you've got the running game, you've got, it's a little different than when you're just a receiver. So he's handling that pretty well. Yeah, we'll see how we're going to discuss that here probably tomorrow, and we'll decide how we want to play this game relative to. There'll be some other guys that didn't play last week that I plan on seeing in this game. Nope. No, the third one will be the third one. Yeah. No, I want to get, there's a handful of guys that didn't play last week that'll play in this game. And so we got to be mindful of those snaps, and then we'll establish the phases here. I think we're a little healthier relative to the full roster compared to where we were last week. But we'll go through that tomorrow. Yeah, well, there's some guys that are starters that didn't play last week that'll play in this game. Yeah, they need to play. We're not going to go 3 games. Yeah. Go ahead. No, listen, 3 things. He's good with the ball running, he's good with the ball receiving, and then, when the ball's not in his hands, protection, but he's smart and makes good decisions, and so look, he's an important part of what we do.
Okay, yeah, I say this. Look, the Mercedes, the Caesar Superdome look, it looks pretty good, according to Sean Payton. Look, they're going to have a lot of changes this year when it comes down to watching the Saints and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see the Superdome getting some significant upgrades. So once again, Sean Payton talking about practice this morning. It was a 2-hour practice. So let's go ahead and go over some sports headlines for this. So we're going to change the screens over. So I'm going to go ahead and change the screens over to ESPN. So we got ESPN on the screen. So I'm going to go through some articles. Let's go through some articles here. Okay, CJ Strong named starting quarterback for the for Minnesota. So it looks like he is going to start when they take on Ohio State. That's going to be on September 2nd. So he was Stroud's was a backup to Justin Fields. So it looks like he is going to be the starting quarterback. He's 6'3", 218. He was 16 for 22, and he threw for 185 yards. So that's a very consistent quarterback. He had 2 touchdowns in the spring game. So I kind of agree with this quarterback situation. I agree with Coach Dave for Coach for the Minnesota Golden Gophers to name their quarterback Ohio State quarterback. So I agree with Coach Day on that situation. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Let's switch this out. Hey.
I'm getting ready to leave. I wanted to tell you bye.
All right, bye.
Have a good day, okay?
All right.
And stay off that foot.
All right. Have a good day. All right, once again, Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis purchased stake with the Milwaukee Bucks. So it looks like he is going to be part owner of the Milwaukee Brewers baseball team. So he is. So that is once again making news. So once again, baseball. So he is going to be the new owner for the Milwaukee Brewers. So he's going to be a part owner. So so I think Giannis, to be honest with you, I think he will make a great owner, to say the least. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. And all right, let's see what else we have. What else we have on the screen? Okay, CM Punk makes pro wrestling return by signing with All Elite Wrestling. So it looks like CM Punk found a new home. The state is his talent. He will be on AEW. So AEW comes on Friday nights. So that's like I said, that's good news for the pro wrestling world. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. And we'll go through some more news. Okay, Brooklyn Nets open with the highest season win total. So it looks like they're going to get 54 and a half wins, according to Caesars Sportsbook. The NBA, they were released and for 2021-2022. So it looks like They will get the highest win total for this year. So we'll go through those teams that's got. Brooklyn got 54. Milwaukee got 54. Lakers got 51. Jazz got 51 and a half in total wins. Sixers got 51 and a half. Suns got 50 and a half. Warriors got 48. Nuggets got 47. Mavericks got 47. Heat got 47. Celtics got 46. Hawks got 46. Clippers got 44. Trailblazers got 43. Pacers got 43. Knicks got 41. Bulls got 41. Grizzlies got 41. Pelicans got 40. So I'm pretty sure if they stay healthy, I think the Pelicans will get to that 40 mark this year. The Charlotte Hornets gets 37 wins. The Raptors get 36. The Kings get 35. The Timberwolves get 35. The Wizards get 33. The Spurs get 29. The Kings get 29. The Cavaliers get 26. The Pistons get 25. The Magic get 23. And last but certainly not least, the Oklahoma City Thunder get 22 wins. So that is your list right there of the win totals for all the NBA teams. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Let's see what else we have. Okay, Oregon Ducks and Oregon State Beavers to require vaccine-proof and negative COVID tests to attend the college football games. I think it's good because look, you have to. I mean, sometimes you have to show your license when you go to the bowling polls. Why not show proof of vaccines to go to a football game? I mean, I don't understand that. So I say this: it's a good idea to show those proof of vaccines and negative COVID tests. If you have a vaccine card, you can get into the games. But if you don't, you will not be able to come in to the game. Let's see what else we have. All right. Okay. Okay, Atlanta's Travis DeHarmer celebrates a 2-year, $16 million deal with a 2-run homer. So that was in the top of the second. That was against the Baltimore Orioles. So that was so he got his money yesterday. So I'd say congratulations to him for getting his money. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, John Rain leads the Northwest called the FedEx Cup. Format's unfair. That's what they're saying. So he leads in this tournament right here. It's the PGA Tour FedEx Cup. So he is he did go 4 under par 67. Gave him a 1-shot lead over Tony Fenu. So that's what they're discussing in this article. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, Robert Williams, once again, it's a 4-year, $54 million contract to stay with the Boston Celtics. So that's looking at this article right here. So he had 13 games under his belt. He averaged 13 starts in 52 games last season. He averaged 8.0 points a game, 6.9 rebounds, and also 1.8 assists, and also 1.8 in 18.9 minutes of his play. He's also a good 72% shooter. So that's a good thing that they got. They put these they sign these guys because they need talented shooters. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, what else? All right, let's see what else we have. All right. Okay, full NBA schedule just dropped. A trio return. Also, point guards Russell Westbrook, Kyle Lowry, and Kemba Walker. Highlights the full schedule release Friday afternoon. Russell Westbrook will head back to Washington with the Lakers. So it looks like he's going to be playing with another team. That's going to be on March 11th. Now, also, ESPN has the annual Christmas Day specials, Christmas Day games and stuff like that. So they will have the season will begin October 19th. So it's going to be a lot. Like I said, it's going to be very interesting NBA slate when it comes down to it. So you'll be able to see those all-stars go at it in the games and stuff like that. So, and also on Christmas Day, you'll be able to see a trio of games as well. So I think it's great. So to have the schedule release on. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, Little League World Series going on. Nolensville, Tennessee will take on Hackensack, New Hampshire. So that's going to be in bracket 2. So them games are going on as we speak. Pennsylvania will take on Louisiana. New Jersey will take on Connecticut. Florida will take on Washington. So those games will be going on as we speak. Also, WNBA action going on this afternoon. Mercury leading 41-32. That's in the third quarter of their game. So third quarter WNBA action going on as we speak. So let's go ahead and go over to Crest City Sports. So we'll switch over to Crest City Sports. So we're going to go over to Crest City Sports. Okay, Pelicans regular season schedule just came out. So we'll give you those regular season as followed. So let's go ahead and Pelicans will have 15 national games during the 2021-22 season. ESPN scheduled to broadcast 6 Pelicans games. That'll be Atlanta on the 27th, Golden State on the 5th of November, Milwaukee on December 17th, at Denver on February 4th, and then at the Lakers on February 27th, and March 6th they will have Denver. Now, TNT will also broadcast 4 Pelicans games. They will have Phoenix on November 2nd, at the New York Knicks on January 20th, Miami on February 10th. Also, Memphis, that'll be on March 8th. Also, NBA TV will also have Pelicans games. There will be 5 Pelicans games on their network. Indiana on the 20th of November. Milwaukee on January 1st. Phoenix on March 15th. The Lakers on April 1st. And at the LA Clippers on April the 3rd. Now, in addition, ESPN Radio will have 1 Pelicans broadcast. So that's going to be 1. So the 15 out of those 41 games will be in the Smoothie King Center and will be played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Home games will be start at 7 o'clock. The nationally televised games will begin at 6:30. So that's a excuse me. That's an extra incentive for anybody who's got Pelicans tickets can go to these games, and they'll be on national TV. So I look at it this way: this schedule is a very good schedule, with the Pelicans having 6 games on ESPN, 4 games on TNT, and only and 5 games on NBA TV. So that's a very good deal for the New Orleans Pelicans. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to CrescentCitySports.com. That's CrescentCitySports.com. So the 2022 schedule is out, 2021-22. So we have it right here. So this is your schedules right here for 2022 2021-22 season. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay, Bonine, 11 schools dealing with COVID issues as the football and volleyball seasons to begin. So this is from Lenny Van Gilgert. You can follow him at Quest City Sports. The impact of COVID-19 is definitely decimating those school schedules and stuff like that. So that's unfortunate for those schools to be taking on that situation, but it is what it is. Okay, as of 2021-22, school year begins. Sports schedule on time. Hopefully, unlikely a year ago, football season was delayed to the first week in October. Volleyball season was scheduled for Labor Day. So hopefully they don't have those issues this year. Also, the Prep Classic will be in the Superdome in December. So that's something that that it will be back in New Orleans, that are in Natchitoches. So we'll be back in New Orleans. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to Quest City Sports on the web. Okay, football preview. Fountain Brew seek improvement in 2021. So definitely they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in their district for the coming years to come. So they're looking to see a lot of improvements going on. So that is something that they're definitely going to be looking out for. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay, Ethan Leach named the Texas College League Player of the Year. Congratulations to him. He's was hitting .364. He had 14 RBIs. He also had 9 stolen bases. He scored 36 runs for the Acadiana Cane Cutters. So that's so he was with Delgado, but he played in that Texas Collegiate League. He also hits .397 with 8 runs and 41 RBIs for the Delgado team. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. See what else we have. We just made those picks. Yep. So Pelicans are projected to win nearly half of their game by odds makers. So it looks like they're going to probably win 40. That would probably be 9 over. So if they can get those 40 wins this year, it would be the sky's the limit for the Pelicans. So I think it's quite good if they can win most of the games and get into the playoffs. So this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. All right, let's see what else we have. For today. Okay, Saints signed veteran Jeff Heath. So he's a safety. So it looks like he's going to be playing in Monday night's game against the Jaguars. So be on the lookout for him. He had 11 career interceptions at Saginaw Valley State. So that is something right there. So the Saints decided to sign him. So that's a good signing for the Saints secondary. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. Okay. Also, they signed the kicker, and that was Ulrich Rosa is going to be the new Saints kicker. So they just signed him. He was a former Giant from 17 to 19. He also earned a Pro Bowl berth back in 2018 with Jacksonville. So he played with Jacksonville and the New York Giants. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. See what else we have. Okay, recruiting Justice Williams to reclassify 2021 signing with LSU. So it looks like Will Wade signed another player. He has reclassified himself. So it looks like he is going to be coming to the LSU Tigers. He's a 6'3" player from Philadelphia. He'd be a pretty good so once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Okay, Southeastern preseason position reports, the cornerbacks. Let's go ahead and go through those cornerbacks that they have. The cornerbacks the Southeastern has is D. Collins, Zy Alexander, Blair, Delahoussaye, Philando Jordan, Tyrone Legion. Also newcomers, Brandon Barbie and Cordell Pierce. So I'd say this, look, if the secondary of the Southeastern Lions get better, I think they'll have a good secondary when it comes down to it. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. That's questcitysports.com. See what else we can discuss. Okay, every even in depth Luke's Siegel is still a hero. So it looks like Drew Brees and the young man Luke Siegel taking a picture together. So that's the young man. He he had died. I think Thursday news that Luke died a week after was died. With COVID-19. Even Dick Vitale talking about Luke Siegel. So that was, like I said, that was unfortunate for the young man to pass away. So, like I said, my condolences go to his family. So this is Coach Peyton and and the young man in the wheelchair. That's Luke Siegel. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. All right, let's see what else we have, and we'll wrap it up. Okay, last but certainly not least, Marcus Colston dude study approach to pay off specifically for the Saints. So that's what they're so Marcus Colston kind of sitting back. I mean, he had a 10-year career with the Saints. So hopefully he has, I wish him good, well in his endeavors. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to crescentcitysports.com. Okay, let's go to the position previews. This is Tulane previews. The wide receivers. So wide receivers have 12 freshmen, 3 sophomore, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors. Tulane returned 83% of their wide receivers that put up some yards. Their leading wide receiver, Deuce Watts, Jaquan Jackson. Watts had 512 yards last season, while Jackson caught 8 touchdowns. So I think this wide receiver core is going to be excellent this year, to say the least. So, yep. Once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. That's questcitysports.com. So we will go over some Twitters and we'll wrap it up. So I'm going to go switch over to Twitter and we're going to wrap this up for today. Okay, Garrett Smith at halftime at the Tulane scrimmage hot day. They are taking a 20-minute break in Yeoman Stadium. Defense nominated so far. Deuce Watts had a good half, so Deuce Watts looks like he's having a great first half. So once again, this is from Gary Smith. Follow him at Gary Smith. See what else we have. Okay, Brooks and Avita talking about no plane ride this time, but still plenty of time on thoughts on Texas preseason game against the Cowboys. So he's probably going to be covering that game, Cowboys and Texans. So once again, this is from Brooks Nabina. You can reach him at The Advocate. What else we have? And we'll wrap it up. Okay, this is the Southern Southern Fan Fest. Pictures from Southern's Fan Fest. The Southern football team doing their little practice. So their Fan Fest is going on as we speak out in Baton Rouge. So once again, this is from Southern Sports. Follow them at Southern U Sports. Let's see what else we have. And we'll wrap it up. Scroll it down. Okay, Nets and Warriors are interested in Paul Millsap, but they have roster issues. So the Nets and Warriors are interested, but like I said, they have some roster issues. Hopefully they can get those roster issues straightened out. So once again, this is from Hoop Rumors. Go to hooprumors.com. Okay, some more pictures from the Southern practice. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, this is from John Singer. Saints wide receiver core after Tommy Lee Lewis goes on the injured reserve list is as follows: Marquez Callaway, Traquan Smith, DeAndre Harris, Michael Thomas, Curlin Baker, Kevin White, Essop Winston, also Chris Hogan, Little Jordan Humphrey, and Ty Montgomery. So that is the wide receiver core after Michael Thomas went on the injured reserve. So once again, this is from John Singer. That's Singer. Follow him at I think USA Today. All right. What else we have? Let's see. All right, McNeese football back on the practice field. They're doing their little drills and stuff. So that's we'll wrap it up. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk. We'll be back again tomorrow. Once again, same time, same channel. So we'll be back on the air tomorrow. And also, on Monday night, we'll have Saints versus Jaguars play-by-play commentary that will be here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So it's commentary only. No videos will be played during the live broadcast. So we can do it after the live broadcast. We'll have post-game coverage here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So once again, everybody have a good rest of your afternoon, and we'll be back again tomorrow for Sports Talk.